In addition, we have highlights from 2 state tournaments in Legion baseball in both West Virginia and Maryland at Potomac State and Municipal Stadium. And Hood College introduces a new women's basketball coach.
We're going to get started with Conakejig and their run through
On to Wednesday's game, Levi Taylor pitching for Conakejig as they take on Northern Calvert for a shot in the championship. Taylor already making his mark with the solo home run. Now later in the first, Isaac Slaughterbeck drives in with a 2-run double. Gage Kyler and Robert Carr score to make it 3-0. Next up is Hunter Ostrom. He trades places with Slaughterbeck to make it 4-0 through 1. We go to the top of the second. Taylor keeping his end up on defense, too, with a strikeout there. Back to the bats in the third. Slaughterbeck with a man on. He takes that pitch out of the park. 2-run homer for him. He finishes 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs. Top of the sixth, Conakejig up 8-4, and Slaughterbeck takes his place in relief and gets a ground ball to finish out what Taylor started. Conakejig wins this one 8-4.
But before we go,
we need to see how alert you are this week with our WHAG Sports Connection question. Coming up, we've got the Conakejig Little League head coach. But the question this week is, how many home runs did Levi Taylor of Conakejig hit during the Maryland State Little League Championships? A5, B6, C7, D8. Those are your choices, and we'll have your answer a little bit later in the show. We'll be right back.
As advertised, welcome back to WHAG Sports Connection. Pat Taylor, coach of Conakejig Little League, here in studio with us. And Pat, how you doing today?
I'm a little stunned still, but doing well, thank you.
That's good. Hey, we're going to check out the final game here from Friday night. Let's go to J.W. Stauffer Field there in Mogginsville. And they start off with a strikeout here, but a little bit shaky after Elkton got a home run. So just talk about the mentality of the team right there.
We tried real hard after Sunday to just keep them focused and not get rattled, try to keep their composure the rest of the week. And I think the boys did a great job of it.
All right, so you were at that point, you're down 5-1. You have a little bit of a rain delay. You get to kind of settle down and stuff like that, which is nice probably to regroup. After that rain delay, you jump right back into things. The team gets a big hit to start things off in the bottom of that inning. Scores a run, makes it 5-2, and then Robert Carr comes up with a big four-run grand slam, giving you the lead right back. Talk a little bit about how that changed things for you guys.
Well, it was amazing, really. It's about the second time during the week that a rain delay has sort of helped us, breaks the momentum, and just kind of been waiting and anticipating Robert was going to do something like that at some point, and I'm really excited for him.
Yeah, I mean, the slugfest continued on. You guys just hitting home run after home run. Here's Taylor again hitting the home run. Talk about those home runs and that momentum in the slugfest game.
It was amazing, really. I mean, I'm sure as a fan it was more exciting than it was as a coach, because it was just nerve-wracking. But it was incredible that each time that we would, take a punch, we turn around and would slug them right back, and these boys just didn't give up.
All right, at that point, you guys, after that back-to-back home runs there, you're up 10-7. They come right back, as you mentioned, give and take, and it's going back and forth, It's 10-10 at that point. You get to the bottom of the 5th inning. And you have I don't think anyone could have been better prepared, or anyone more that you would have wanted at the plate than Levi here to break that tie.
He was very strong for us this week, and we're extremely proud of him. It's exciting. It just seemed like he was able to just be mentally prepared throughout just any situation that he faced, and the team rallied around him.
Then talk us through this last out, the emotions you were going through.
I saw that ball go up in the air, and I knew it was going to be Robert's play, and Robert's fairly short-handed, and I just took off out of the dugout, just wanted to go tackle everybody. It was incredible.
Champagne bath, pretty good.
Yeah, a little sticky, but we had a good time with it.
All right, hey, Pat, I mean, just talk about overall the emotions, this game, the whole week. Just talk about overall the experience for you guys.
Well, I think we've been talking for the last couple of days, and I think maybe the loss on Sunday maybe it was some sort of a blessing in disguise for us, because it showed the boys, that they're human, and that they realize what they can do when they work together and fight back, and they had an incredible week.
Now, how about the preparation? Obviously, it only happened yesterday. You finally get probably your first day off since it's all started. But talk about the preparation, the next step to get these guys ready to head up to Bristol for the regionals.
We're going to practice each evening starting tomorrow, just going back over our fundamentals, our drills, just trying to keep the blood flowing a little bit, keep the bats swinging some, and just get ready for our trip.
Okay. What about is there anything special that you guys are doing? It's obviously sometimes it's a little expensive to make the trips or anything. Is there anything special that you guys are doing?
Yeah, actually, yeah. The parents are putting some championship T-shirts together, and they're going to make as many of them as they can, try to make them available to people to purchase to try to offset some expenses with travel.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously now you guys are head up this week. How do you feel about the team's confidence going into this next one?
I think I think they're a humble group. They know what they're capable of doing. They certainly proved to one another what they can do this week, and they're very excited. They're extremely excited about their trip and just the experience that they have in front of them, and we just can't wait.
Okay, what's kind of expected? I mean, you guys won the state championship, this group, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And the league itself has been up to Bristol before. What have you guys kind of heard of and what you can expect on that?
Well, several people, took the trip from around the league, so, we've got a little bit of information that we can gather from some folks, and we're going to have some people come in and talk to the kids to help them understand a little bit more about what to expect, and, we're just ready to get up there and just enjoy the experience. Anything that happens beyond this week has got to be a bonus.
All right, Pat. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, and good luck to you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you very much. And we'll try to get some information. If you want those state championship T-shirts, we'll put it on the website of how you can go about getting those and help supporting the league.
Great, thank you.
State championship head coach Pat Taylor. Thanks for joining us, Pat. We'll be back.
Fort Cumberland and Funkstown both lived on to play another game in the late game Thursday night. Funkstown facing Cheney. We picked this one up in the bottom of the fifth. Funkstown trails 6-0 after giving up 6 runs in the third. Jake Bechtel making moves for third. He slides in, beats the throw right there. Trevor Hopp also advances now on second. During the same at-bat, Aaron Stoner moves them up with a ground ball. Bechtel scores and gets Funkstown on the board. Next up is Ryan Willard. He takes this pitch to the gap right there, right through the infield. It makes it 6-2. After that, Jake Schwartz follows suit with a single of his own, getting one through the left side. That puts runners on first and second, but they would be stranded there, and Cheney goes on to win 10-5. And that would set up a Fort Cumberland Funkstown matchup on Friday, an elimination game for both teams. Funkstown up 6-0 in the seventh. Aaron Stoner up to bat. He leads off with a single to center to get things going. Later in the inning, C.J. Owings draws a walk to load the bases, looking to add some more, and Brock Heaston does that. Hits a slow grounder. Kevin Myers makes a nice play from short, but that allows another run to score. It's 7-0 now, Funkstown. Nick Martin now, a line drive, still in the same inning, a line drive looking to get some more, but he is robbed by Aaron Lehman, laying out and making a great catch to end the inning. Bottom of the ninth, Dylan Eiler taking over for Ben Bouchon, who pitched 8 shutout innings, has quick reflexes, makes the play. Funkstown goes on to win 7-0.
We had great defense out there. It was really easy when you have great defense behind you and offense hitting the ball. And as a pitcher, when you have 3 pitches working for you, the rest becomes easy and you just cruise through the game. First inning I was sort of shaky, but might have been nerves pitching in this big stadium. But then about the 3rd inning I settled down and started cruising from there.
Let's go to action. Funkstown in an elimination game against Gaithersburg from Saturday.
Semifinal action. Winner plays Cheney tomorrow in the final. 6-5 Funkstown in the third. 2 on, no outs when Trevor Hopp doubles to the gap here. Now, it's really key. Watch Jake Schwartz scores, but watch he gives a high five to Tyler Prescaves before he crosses the plate. It's ruled that he interferes with Prescaves. He's called out. The run does not count. Top of the fourth, Aaron Snoder's summer job, he's painting corners. Gets the strikeout. Bottom of the fifth, tied at 7. Ty Benson doubles down the left field line. Trevor Hopp scores. 8-7 Funkstown. Gaithersburg trying to get out of the inning. They decide to intentionally walk Jake Bechtel to load the bases, and the strategy pays off. They get a ground ball to get out of the inning right here. At last check, that game was tied at 8 in the 6th inning. And as we said, the winner advances tomorrow to play Cheney in the championship at 11 a.m. Great idea. Right now, I think we should introduce this week's Fan of the Week nominees.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right. Fan number 1, Popcorn Pair, the couple at the Keys game Wednesday, sharing some popcorn at the ball game. Fan number 2, Conakajig Pride, one of the many out at Mogginsville this week to cheer on Conakajig towards their state title. Fan number 3, the Three Amigos, three more Conakajig supporters. Fan number 4, Put Me In Coach. In the helmet, he's ready for action at the Keys game. And fan number 5, a quick hello a brief wave during getting caught on camera during the Funkstown Cheney Legion game Thursday. Remember to vote for your favorite fan all week long at yourforstate.com. Welcome back. The answer to our trivia question this week is C. Levi hit 7 home runs, including a 3 in one game, and Conococheague is headed to Bristol for the regionals. 21 wins in 4 seasons, a figure the women's team at Hood would kind of like to improve upon.
Yeah, just a bit, I would say. So enter a new head coach. Hood's hoping they can turn the program around starting this season. Ian Harmon in West Virginia, they start practice Monday in high school. So high school football is getting back in
upon
session.
us.
Yeah. Coming up at 11, we'll have some Nats and O's highlights for you. A couple big transactions from the Nationals throughout the course of the day. Jason Marquis for one going to Arizona. That's it for Kevin, and I will see you.